Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is we're gonna be focusing on making our own DIY lampshade using yarn. I've never done this before, so we're gonna be doing this together. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned. Let's get into this video. One of the first things I'll be needing is any marker pen, so I can mark like the different to mark up the holes at the top and bottom of the balloon. Other item I'll be experimenting with is this office glue. I'm not sure how strong it is, but we'll see. Yarn, one ball of yarn, not sure if we used all of it. Pair of scissors, just a cup, an empty one. I did get myself a tape measure, some Vaseline, or alternatively we can also experiment using cooking oil. So let's start. First things first, I will require to mark the upper part where the cable for the lamp will go through. So I measured my measurement. I needed around 10 centimeters, so that's why I used a tape measure and just measured round. So since this is green in color and it might be hard for me to see once I start taking the yarn round, maybe I'll use a different color so it's easier for me to see once I put the yarn. So I'm just going round, marking it. So with this part, I will not put yarn. This way I think I'll be able to see the markings. So just make sure it's clear enough for you to see properly. Then I'm gonna mark this other end, and I'm just using the cover of earbuds, where the casing for earbuds. So you can find anything that's circular, and I'm just marking the bottom part where the opposite side of the opening of the balloon. So you'll just mark it all around. It's a bit slippery. So once you've marked the circle, this other end, you will not tape it. You will not use the yarn. This is gonna be hollow once we are done. Marked it again. So let's take our glue, put some of it in here. I've just poured a little. The other item you're supposed to use is cornstarch, but since I don't have cornstarch, I want to experiment using wheat flour. So let's get ourselves some. So this is just the mixture inside the, like, I didn't put much of that glue, but I may need to add, so I'm just adding myself some wheat flour, and I definitely will need a spoon for this, so I'm gonna use a plastic spoon that I can dispose of later. And we need some water, so let me just add a bit of water. The paste shouldn't be too watery, so just to a good consistency. Maybe I need to add some more glue. So this is just an experiment. Just wanna see, because I'm not sure about the strength of the glue. So let's see what happens. This looks a bit too watery for me, so maybe I need to add on the wheat flour. Just add a bit more. Then let me add a bit more glue. Because it needs to be like a really good paste. I think this is better than how it was before. So let's see if that consistency is okay, or we might need to add more. I hope this works. So let me take the yarn. And this project can be a bit messy, so if you'd like, it's best to wear some protection, like maybe a garbage bag or an apron, so that you don't stain your clothes. So I'm just pulling. is just take the start of it and just start wrapping around like the balloon. So I need to make sure I avoid the hole. So because I don't know how much yarn I need, I'm not gonna dip it all in the paste. So instead, I think this is what I'll do. Just apply the paste on the yarn. And you do need lots of it, so just keep crisscrossing and crisscrossing. I decided to put the yarn on the floor so it's just easier for me to pull it. Hoping this works, guys. And the other thing, you must make sure that you have really tightened the strings so it's like a nice tight. It's really nice and tight so you don't have weak strands. Another thing to note is that this is really slippery. If you'd like, you can choose to wear gloves, but I just didn't see the need of doing so. If you find this a bit messy, maybe you can choose to wear your gloves. Remember to apply Vaseline before you proceed. This will help in the end, you'll see. I'm done with the wrapping around, so I'm gonna take this outside to dry for a few days and then get back to you guys. Make sure you put it at a place where it will receive a good amount of sunshine. It looks pretty awesome. So I can't wait to see how it looks once we're done. Ideally, it takes 2 days to dry. Mine took longer. It's a few days later and it's really hard. So I'm just gonna try and see if I can deflate the balloon. If not, I'll just have to prick it. It's pretty stuck. I think it has some glue on it. I thought I'd be able to recycle the balloon. Let me see. I think I'll just have to cut it. It's a bit hard getting it out. See how this turned out, like how now the balloon looks like it's so white. I do have some white flakes on this, so I don't know if I do this. I'll have to go in by hand, but because some of this white substance is on the, yeah, you guys can see it's on the lampshade, so I'll try and see if I can remove it by hand. Also, I noticed it's not as black as, it's a bit light gray. It's not as black as the original yarn. Remember how the ball, look at the comparison. So I might just paint this. I'm thinking of using acrylic black paint and just making it, trying to get it as dark as it was. I don't know. Do you guys think I should leave it as is or paint it? I feel like I need to paint it just to get it as black as it was. I'm trying to see what I can use to remove this white pieces. But basically this is what I have after all that. Like, I really let it stay to dry. It's very interesting. You can't think this is made out of this. Like, it's so stiff. It's so stiff. It's so impressive. So I'm thinking of just painting it, and or the other alternative I could do actually is just have, because I was playing around with that idea of just placing this without the like I can just have these two contrasting colors without sticking it on, and I just weave it in and out. Actually, I think I'm leaning towards doing that instead of just painting, because if I end up painting and then let's see what color this is. I got this from Builders Kenya, the new shop in Karen. It does look blue on the inside, but it's actually black. It's meant to paint interiors or exteriors, wood surfaces, paper. What else does it say? Plaster, canvas. Wait and see how it dries. But the other idea is just to weave this in and out, and I think that would be so much fun, so that it just has two contrasting colors, and that's it, instead of me using paint to get it black, the black that I wanted to dry in. So I don't know if it's because of the paste of the flour, maybe, that makes it have this white flakes. I really do like how the paint looks. Now let me try the idea of weaving this in and out. If I see it's hanging, I don't know, I might just opt to paint instead. So let's wait a few minutes and see how this dries. If it dries to the kind of black that I want, then we'll go for that option. If not, then we'll weave this in and out. So let's just paint it. The other option is also to just spray paint it. If you like have black spray paint, I think that's way easier than painting. You can just spray paint the whole piece, but since I don't have black spray paint with me, the colors I have are gold, pink, green, and that's not what I'm going for. I just want this in black. So what I've decided to do is just paint it, and then I'm gonna use the yarn again and just add like hanging pieces, so it's just playful. I like how it looks like an egg. So you can use any of these colors to just do what I did. If you want like a contrast, let's say you want the black and purple, so you can just take it around and create some interest just in and out. But as for me, since I said I'm only interested in having it black only, that's why I opted to just use black. Also, the other thing you guys can do is maybe you, for more interest, instead of taking it round as one, you thicken it so that it's a double instead of a single strand. So maybe that's something I can also do. And actually, I can't believe how much of this was left. Like, this is so much. I thought I'd use a lot, like the whole roll, but I was surprised that so much of it was left. So you can make so many of this like in your house, and all the rooms of your house can have this. I think one ball would be enough, depending on how big you want your lampshade to be. So what I'm gonna do is just let this lampshade dry. Let it dry. Then you guys will get to see which room I'll use it to decorate. But ideally what you do is just put your bulb inside. So I left enough space here for me to do all of that, and then it just hangs like this, or alternatively you can let it hang the other way around. So what you'll do is just put the mechanisms here for something to hold your bulb, and then your bulb just hangs in the middle. So this is such an, it's a bit of work, but it's a simple way of just sprucing up your room and just making it like not have a boring lampshade, or just having your light bulb just plain and bare. Maybe I can show you guys like the one in my kitchen. It's just plain, so having this there would actually create a bit of interest. Oops. So having this just up there. Oh, why is this becoming so difficult to hold? Okay, just having this there, you see like how much interest there is. So definitely, yeah. So I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm super excited by this. Or you can have it the other way around, and you see how different it looks. So this is really, really cool and makes the room pretty interesting. Let me know if you guys decide to try this out. You can share pictures with me on Instagram. You can tag me. You see, these are the white flakes I was talking about. Like, I'm gonna try and off camera just go and try and get rid of them, so that by the time I'm putting this lampshade up, it's a bit crisp. But I really, really love how interesting it looks like. Wow. And something as simple as this, it doesn't cost you much money, just a ball of yarn, which you can actually get like from Biashara Street. I bought mine from Freeman's. It's a shop at Biashara Street, and this was 110 shillings, I believe. It's 100% acrylic. So, but I'm sure there might be somewhere where you can get this at a cheaper price. So probably River Road. Definitely, I'm sure you're gonna get this at a cheaper price. But since I just had other supplies I need to get for myself for fashion, it just didn't make sense for me to go to Biashara Street and then just go down all the way to River Road. Yeah, it's just easier for me anyway. Like that particular shop has a lot for fashion designers. I'm a fashion designer by profession, so I do like getting my supplies from there. I've been doing that for so many years, so I'm just used to shopping from Biashara Street. Also because I just get advice from there, and it's just easier for me to be there. But maybe someday I'll take you guys along with me as I shop. I was in a bit of a hurry when I went to get the things I needed, so I didn't have time to vlog that, but I will try. I can't promise you because it's an Indian shop, so I'm not sure if they will agree for me to vlog inside there, but I will inquire. I just can't wait to use this in my room. Like I just can't wait. I'm gonna try and play around with making these lampshades in different colors, and see, like, have an interesting there's a room in particular I have in mind in my house that I'm thinking I'm gonna do the same concept, but not in black. I'm gonna play around with colors. So subscribe, stick around to find out which room that would be. But I really love this. And you see, I didn't leave like a big hole because I thought I want to play around with it. I want to see how it looks when I use it this way and how it will look when I use it the other way around. That's why I didn't want to leave like a really big hole on here. As I told you guys, like, I'm moving. Once I'm like financially stable and all, I'll be moving out of this place, so I don't know how the new house will be, the cabling, the lighting. Although most houses, I think, let me see, a good number of houses in mid-class housing would have a similar type of kind of lighting. Yeah, where I think you guys can see like so I'm guessing most houses are like that, but we'll see. So this is just one of the things I want to implement in this kitchen, and I can't wait. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really excited. 3 videos in, and I'm just so happy. Please subscribe. Help me hit 1,000 subscribers. I'll be so happy and I'll appreciate it. Let's grow together, and see you in the next video. Bye.